was attacked with a birthday cake while I was Ariel. There was a small child that just had a handful of cake, and she's just petting me and really digging it into that wig. And the teacher and the mom in me wanted to come out at her and just really like lay in up. We do not attack people with birthday cake, but that is not a way that Ariel would have reacted. So it was all about kind of maintaining that character and that poise of, I'm a mermaid. This is so fun. I love being attacked with birthday cake. And one of the things that really does help with maintaining that character is the physical appearance. And I don't think Cara would mind me saying, but Kay is like our expert in the look. Yeah. So I'm going to transition to Kay to talk about one of the things that she is a goddess at, which is makeup. Like, zoom in on this face. Like, so she's cute.
So I started out actually with drawing when I was really little, and I taught myself how to draw. And when you have an artistic eye in general, that helps a lot. So inspiration, honestly, internet, like the internet is really helpful. If you're going for a comic book character, if you have old comic books, look at the comic book pictures. You just want to try and get as close as possible to that character. It can be kind of hard because that's a animated character or like a drawn character, and you're a 2D person, like you are real life, so it's hard to transition to that.
I think we spent a year teaching Brandy how to like make herself look like a cartoon.
So, and it still needs work.
I give her credit all the time. She does not give herself enough credit. She's come a long way from just like, I'm gonna say it, you're probably gonna get offended, pedestrian mom with 2 kids.
Just be like, okay,
just like,
I'm 10 years older than both of them. So I learned how to do makeup in the 90s. It's changed a lot.
But, I mean, you've come a long way. You can do eyebrows now, and I'm very proud of that. And that's kind of like one of those things. You just need to picture something to reference off of. And that's a lot with, what was I going to say? Products will come into play with that too. So trying to make a animated character onto your face is really hard with certain products. So you don't want to be trying to contour super heavy, like shaping out your face super heavy just because it's an animated character. There's a fine line between anime, so like a traditional like Japanese like anime character that's kind of crazy and insane looking, and say Black Canary, who is very subtle. A lot of products I like to use are powder-based products. They're easier to blend in my opinion. A lot of people don't think they are. There's cream-based products that people like to use, but those can get really, really heavy if you're not careful. And that was something I think we had to have a talk with you a lot, because again, trying to teach somebody who is willing to learn how to do their makeup for a character is great, except when they don't have the right product.
Well, like the company I used to work for, I was in charge of like teaching everybody how to do their makeup properly to become that princess. So what I do is I send them a picture of the park's princesses. So Kay is our Snow White. So I go, Kay, this is what they do in the parks. This is how the mouse wants it done. So take this and use it as your inspiration. Don't make it word for word, but go off of it. And then once they're comfortable with that, they can make it however they want. Like my Rapunzel is very much so my Rapunzel.
Yes. And Brandy's Elsa is very much like her Elsa. Like there might be things that you'd be like, oh, I can see things from like the parks and stuff like that. But again, you want to take that and make it your base, make it your own. How to make that stuff last all day is really interesting. There's a couple different ways.
Parties from sun up to sundown.
Yes.
And sometimes you have to go from one character to the other. Like you have to go from Rapunzel to Elsa in an hour.
So something that helps with trying to make, especially with like costume changes and stuff like that, if you've got a costume change and you're trying to do something like from, say, Elsa to Rapunzel or vice versa, is find colors and like their eyeshadows and stuff like that that are similar, do that with your eyeshadow, and then it kind of helps you because then you don't have to change your face completely. The issue is if you're trying to go from Rapunzel to Elsa, is Rapunzel has freckles, so you have to cover them up a little bit.
Because Elsa also has freckles, but they're not as freckles.
Yeah, like I'm gonna take this pencil and stab it all over my face because freckles.
Which is what I do.
I have freckles on today, but it's only because my makeup smeared and it was easier to put freckles on it over it than it was to wash it off.
But it's cute though. But like